Hello, YouTube. Alright, so there's this game that's coming out for the Xbox One named The Grid, or my bad, not The Grid, The Crew. And after watching the trailer, I instantly fell in love with the game because it's everything that I've always wanted in a game. I've always wanted to have a game where, it can feature like tons and tons of different parts in the world while it's being free roam. Now, I'm pretty sure the free roam would be somewhat limited as to where you want to go. So it's not like I can go and say, hey, I want to go to Ohio. I mean, if I could, I don't know too much about the game because they haven't really released all of it. But if I could, that would be totally amazing just to travel to like anywhere I wanted to. It's just like having your friends right next to you, or yeah, having your friends right next to you in real life that you never really got to see. Like for instance, my friend Reggie, he lives in Cleveland. I'm pretty close to him, 30 miles away. Well, he doesn't live in Cleveland, but I mean, he his girlfriend lives in Cleveland, and he lives in Michigan now. But he said he's coming here, so I can be able to visit him. That's what it's gonna be like by playing Crew. You can actually interact with friends. Not to mention, they did say that the whole AI thing is basically eliminated. I mean, you even read that in Forza, the Forza 5, or not read. I heard it in Forza 5 is that they basically eliminated, what you call it, AI. So everything's gonna be based off of your friends. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some beginner AIs until everybody starts getting online. Now, in the Crew, everything is going to be online. And then some people, they're not really wanting the Xbox One because of the, wow, that was a bad laugh, because of the things that they've been hearing about it. Now then, I'm not the one to judge because if I haven't heard it by Microsoft themselves, then I'm not going to believe it. So, I mean, until they actually come up on the stage and say, you have to be connected at all times to play this console, then, I'll just accept it. Because I mean, I'm an Xbox fan. I don't really care about the Xbox war because, or the console war, because I already have a computer that's, well, I would say it's just as good as both, except that I need to upgrade my graphics cards a bit. So, I know I kind of raged on Grid last time, but I mean, come on, that game was just. I mean, if you've played the game, then you would understand my pain that I felt. Like I've never gotten hit into the field, and then I get penalized for that. Not to mention, when I was doing some racing, I got slammed into the mountain and I flipped over and lost the race, and then I got hit again on one time, and I got disqualified for a collision because the guy, he didn't brake in the corner and he ran my nose. So he ran my nose in my car, so he was like a foot ahead of me. And since he was like a foot ahead of me, it counted as I hit him, and I just flipped out because that's bull crap. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't lose the race for that. But that's why I sold the game, and the game was only worth $20. So I took the $20 and bought me some rallies in Burger King, and that's what I've been using it on. So, just once again, like I mean, I think the reason why I like the game so much is because it's so similar to Need for Speed Underground. I mean, it's kind of similar with the whole free roam thing, which what I like. I could say just go back to Forza Horizon, but Forza Horizon is just, I mean, I'd rather play Forza Horizon over Grid any day, but I mean, that game is just terrible. Not to mention, I know that this game that's coming out will be an arcade style game. You can tell by the way the cars move around or interact with each other that the game will be arcade-ish. And when it comes to that game, I'll be totally okay with that. I'm not going to complain. There's nothing to complain about. Except that game's gonna be an awesome game. Better say my points. I don't trust this guy, but I don't want to. I want to be drifting. But I mean, just by thinking, just from me watching the trailer, I instantly got a rush. Like it felt like everything that I wanted to do. Like I said, the guy was gonna hit me, but that was a fail. So the Xbox One, everybody's been all negative about it, but I'm the only one looking at the positive side that, hey, man, it's a new generation for Xbox. I'm going to be playing it. So, I'm not going to mind paying the $500 just to pay it, plus the game. Well, actually, I think the game may come with the console, but either way, it's still going to be a brand new console. the graphics will be remade. Tons and tons of new cars. I seen that they added a F1 car on Forza 5. That's gonna whenever it comes out. So knowing me, I'm gonna try drifting it, and I'm hoping that they'll do a tuning update where I can actually adjust the final drive as I wanted to, like on Forza 3. If you guys remember Forza 3, when we were able to adjust your final drive to like 0.80 and all this crap, you know, that was fun because you can make cars go reverse like 200 miles per hour. Who wouldn't want that? I mean, for crying out loud, I mean, I could literally drift. I'm skipping the track for a reason because this guy's gonna kick me. I'm not gonna. You'll probably know his name if I end up voting to kick him. But let me think here. I just lost it. Brain fart. Anyway, I mean, just drifting backwards, you know, with that kind of gearing setting, I could just take the whole entire tracks. Even tracks like these will be kind of fun. But I don't feel like drifting backwards anymore because the cramps start to cramp my hand and it starts to hurt really bad. But I'm pretty sure if you are wondering why I'm drifting this Mercedes and why it's so bouncy, well, I made this tune for a bouncer tune, and bouncer tunes are just tunes that are just cars race up all the way and the springs all the way soft. And you know, I do this because it's funny. It's something new that I haven't done yet, so that's why I decided to do now. I have a C-class bouncer, and that's about it. So seeing the S-class, no need to go any higher than that because then people are going to start complaining and this track needs to get skipped because the countdown's not starting and people are pressing X and I don't know why they're doing it. So now we're just sitting here waiting. So another thing, it's about time, but I unpartnered with RPM. Thankfully, their support team replied and got my message because I wasn't being serious, but I said that if you guys don't take me off, then I'm going to I gotta skip a check again. I'm not trying to get kicked out. But I said, if you guys don't take me off, I'm just going to delete my account and make a new one. And they just took me off. So ever since then, you know, it's been okay. And so now I'm about to partner with the GT channel because last time I didn't know that you can only partnership with one person. And since I didn't know that, you know, I was stuck with them. So now I'm going to have to wait till Monday again to get the little message, but right now I'm not going to do anything until Monday because I don't want to screw up again like I did last time because that was just ridiculous. And that's basically about it. Works, you know. Speaking of work, work's been pretty good. I actually like what I'm doing right now. It's not that bad. It's sit at a computer, you know, for 4 hours, which I do now whenever I get home, except that it's for like twice or 3 times as long. So I mean, just sit at a computer, do work, and go home. How much easier can it get? All I gotta do is do invoices, and that's it. I did a lot of them today. I think I did like about 140, but you know, I just started. So for others who actually do invoices, that must be crap to them because they probably do like 200 or 300 depending on the speed they work at. But for only doing 4 hours, I think that's good enough for me. Also, I'm gonna be shortening my videos a bit, maybe 15-minute long videos only, or 20-minute, depending on how many races I want to fit inside one video. And that's just about it. And let me think here. Oh, well, since the title's gonna be based on the crew, we might as well keep it by the crew. But the crew is something that I've talked about a few months ago. I was telling my friends, hey, you know, they should make a game where it's somewhat registered with Google Maps. So, like, let's say, for instance, you're like, for instance, me. I'm in Ohio. Just like I said before, then I'm pretty sure I can't even play in Ohio on this game. But I mean, it would be awesome if I could. But oops, didn't mean to hit that guy. Or am I going out with this? I can't remember. Let me think here. Ah, boy, I'm losing my trace of thought. And this card is really bouncy. I guess he doesn't want to go. But, oh man, I'm really starting to forget everything I just said. Help me, man, no one can help me out. I was going to remember too. Well, all I was saying was that it can be with Google Maps. Like, if you wanted to put an area down, you know, where you want to live at, or not live at, but, you know, like a state, because what I looked at, that they're only doing certain certain states, which are the most popular states that have like a lot of racing into. I think they did California, and I think I heard Nevada that they put in there. And I mean, if you think about it, the world is going to be the size of Grand Theft Auto. Like there are like their cities, like whatever the thing was, Liberty City, is basically just like that, except a bunch of other states smushed in a one giant city. That's kind of how I'm picturing it. Now in that game, oh, I was always talking about having a crew, like having like an official crew in real life and in a game. I was always talking about saying how, hey man, we should have like our the one the one good guy and the guy who's like the tank who would be in the Raptor, just like you've seen in the crew. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing the thing right or if that's even the title because I haven't really looked at it yet. But that's almost lost that. But that's what I've been wanting to do for a while, and I only be getting a game just because I could do that. I know there's not going to be drifting inside it. If there is, that's an even more bonus because I'm not going to lie, if they put drifting in that game and it feels somewhat, doable, like as in some way I can start drifting without having to force the car or anything to be like Grid, and I might get it. I'm just hoping it's not going to be made by Codemaster, because if it is, then we're going to have a problem. Made by Code, because I mean I'm never buying a game made by Codemaster anymore unless it has something to do with their camera options. Like for instance, I love their camera effects. So if oh, I'm losing it. Ah, crap! I knew it was gonna happen. But like for instance, if they're going to add something where we can have better camera movements, then I'll take it, because don't get me wrong, Codemaster, the only thing they have is good camera movements and good map selections, and that's about it. But their physics are just terrible, and I can't really judge the physics because I am a guy who plays a simulation game like 24/7, so I can't really say that. But I mean, just by looking at the crew, like it looks such a. I mean, I'm sorry for stuttering, but I mean I'm kind of hyper right now just from watching that game. But let's just say this: it just looks amazing. It's a game that I've always wanted. It feels like it's the Need for Speed Underground 3. I don't think they had Underground 3, so I'm just gonna say Underground 3. But I mean that game's just a combination of multiple games I've been waiting for, and I can't wait to see what it's gonna be like. The one thing I would have to disagree on is it would have to be adding what was it like adding off-road kits onto Camaros and crap like that. Like it feels a bit weird, but on the bright side it'll be cool. Sorry about that, YouTube. But what I was about to finish was that it'll be awesome having expensive cars like just like I said, Camaros and not Mercedes, Lambos. Putting off-road kits on, going off road with it. It's gonna be something new. Won't be the same old. Everything's gonna be on the street thing. It's just everywhere. You can freaking. One thing you can't go through is houses or buildings, and it's just. I guarantee you that game's gonna be an absolute blast. I'm just hoping it's not gonna be a letdown. I don't think it'll be, but I mean anything can happen. Now then, it's like I said before about these rumors for the Xbox One. They haven't. If it's not coming from their mouth, then it's considered a rumor. So, I mean, if everybody already saying that PS4's guy's gonna hit me, I'm trying to let them pass. Okay, bro. Okay. There. Just go. There you go. Let this guy pass. No, I'm just gonna let everybody pass. I'm not even trying to get hit. Gotta hug that wall for that one. But let me think here. What was I saying? I'm just losing whenever I do online commentary. That's kind of the reason why I stopped doing them in the first place. But I'm really looking forward to the Xbox One. Everybody else is just gonna be ripping or just shitting on it because they think it's a joke or whatever. I mean, for me, I started making fun of it because I'm just saying, the Xbox One because everything in one. But that's just a little joke for me. Pretty bad joke, but still. I've been hearing rumors about the Xbox One having a built-in PVR, but like I said, if it's not coming from their mouths, it's a rumor. And probably one reason why it's so expensive is because of the whole cable thing, but I mean, come on guys, you guys are acting like it's not free. I haven't even told you the price tag of that thing yet. Like for the extra stuff that you need. Now that PS4 is not going to be free no more, people shouldn't be comparing that again. They won't have the excuse saying, oh, well, PS4 is online, or PS4 is free. Well, not anymore. But the crew, there's not much to say about it, simply because I only watched. I haven't actually played the game, but only watched and seen the trailer. But the trailer was really got my blood boiling. But like all the trailers except Forza, uh, what you see is what you don't get. So I mean, you see awesome graphics. Well, it's pre-rendered. And here goes the actual game. It looks like Mario Kart. I hate that. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The way the game looks, it looks like it's gonna be well worth it. But please don't let it. Like, I'm really hoping those physics aren't gonna feel like Grid. But another thing why I like the game, because it looks like Test Drive and Burnout Paradise is just fuck each other, and there it goes. This is what you got. Except I don't think on Burnout Paradise you could upgrade your cars. I'm not sure if you could or not. I kind of forgot. But you got a little need for speed in there too, I guess. But the customization on it is pretty cool. I think, like, just by the way they show the engines and whatnot, actually showing you taking it, whenever you're upgrading it, you can actually see it being taken apart and crap. I think that can help a few people understand on how the engine operates. I'm just saying, like, it could possibly help. You never know. May or may not help at all. I mean, I'm just saying it would be kind of cool. But then once it starts happening every so often, it starts to get annoying. Just like on Forza Horizon, whenever you have to drive to each menu that you could just select on Forza. I hate that. I hate having to drive, waste 20 seconds of my life driving each thing. Okay, I'm exaggerating whenever I say 20 seconds, but you guys get the memo. So the crew, I mean, I'm definitely getting it. Same with the Xbox One. Just have to make sure I save up some money to get that thing, because that's going to be super expensive. And I have a question for my car enthusiasts out there. I need help. So my mom said I can get me a project car this summer. But the thing is that I don't know which car to get. Right now, my friend wants me to he wants me to get a 300ZX. I always wanted one, but I never got around the price. Like, I can never find one for a good price. There's a Mazda Miata that's automatic, and I'm staying away from those automatics. But people can always convert them. Now that I have a job, I can pay somebody to do it. But I would like to do it myself, because I can start slowly building that tag saying built not bought, but then I have to really build everything. Build the motor and the mirror and just about everything. So I'm a long ways from that. But something that will help me learn, and I've been thinking about getting this BMW. I really don't want a sedan, but I mean, if it will keep the insurance down, then I guess a sedan would be acceptable. Because having a BMW sedan, people have been telling me that they're pretty sturdy, they're pretty good, fast as well. They got a lot of horsepower. I've been hearing rumors that they come stock with 300 horsepower or so. And that's what led me on to thinking maybe I should get that instead of the 350Z. I mean the 300Z, because the 300Z is gonna have worse gas mileage, but the thing I like about it is so small, and it's weaker too. But I mean, you give me a fast car, and I guarantee I'm gonna get another ticket or something worse is gonna happen. But having a car that tiny, it's just I love small cars. That's why I like the Honda Del Sol and the Miata so much. The Honda Del Sol may be front wheel drive, but despite the fact of how much room you have in that thing, it's exactly what I like. It makes me feel like I'm actually in a go-kart. Because, when I was a kid, I never really got a chance to drive a go-kart that often. Only driven one, just about 2 times. And, that was the funnest time. That was the funnest thing in my life. Being that low to the ground, driving that fast. Well, I really wasn't even going that fast, 30, 25. But, I mean, it's still fun. And that guy finished. I wouldn't blame him. But, so, I'm a little bit stuck at a decision. And I need someone to help me out with this. Now then, the BMW will not be an automatic, I'll tell you that much. I refuse to get another automatic. I'm never, ever getting one again. My car's just 3-wheeling. Never hits those corners. Look at it. But I mean, it's going to be cool to actually have a manual and actually feel like I'm driving the car. Because, to be honest, when you sit down inside an automatic car, you don't really have to learn how to drive. You just put in a drive and that's it. Manual, you just have to just play with it around. You just play with it until it's just an automatic reaction, every time. For instance, on Forza, I want to have that feeling where I'm so used to manual. If I hop in an automatic car, I'm still gonna be trying to push down the clutch when it's really, the brake or something else. Like I'd rather have that feeling than just putting it in drive and just going absolutely nowhere. Because I think my transmission is starting to break on me because I'm feeling my car slip out of gears. So that's gonna be bad if I have to pay for a whole new tranny. Because then there goes a project car. Well, actually, if I just buy a whole new car, then it should be fine. But then again, fix up the one you have first before you get another one, because you never know what could happen. So that's where I'm kind of stuck at right now. I don't know if this should be a good decision to make to get the 300Z, and it's an older model, not the newer one. It's the really really old one, like 1980, not like the 1980 stage. Comparing that to the BMW, I have no idea, because I will get 30 miles to the gallon on the highway with the BMW and 20 plus on the on just regular road, which is an extra bonus, because that's basically 3 times as much I'm getting with the car I have now. So, and it'll be it'll be a little car. Well, it won't be a little car, 'cause it'll be a 4-door, but I will be removing the back seats and everything and just stripping it out, making it as light as possible. And also, and these people are kicking me out. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. I haven't even done anything wrong. Like, did I do anything wrong? Did I? No. People just hate to hate. So, I guess I'm about to end this video. Like I said, I don't want to make it too long anymore. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should do, please let me know. I need to know before I make this purchase. I have a while. I have like I would say about 3 more weeks until I'm able to buy it. I've been debating about saving up all my money, just so I can buy me something spectacular, like something better than the 300Z and the BMW. But then again, if I miss this offer, I won't be able to get it again. So, any advice on what I should do, I will appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so subscribe, rate, and comment, and yeah, see you guys later.